Hello, everyone. We're playing Professor Layton, the first one. Never interacted with the series before, outside of the one Ace Attorney crossover one. What about you, Ryudo? My guest is Ryudo today, by the way.
But Ryudo was here too.
For some reason.
Yeah, I don't know how he got into like my call and forced me onto a Discord call like this, but he's here. Yeah, as for myself, I played through the entire Layton series. I love this series to death, including the crossover with Ace Attorney. Fucking love Professor Layton a lot. I love most of the games. This includes the side game as well, the Layton Brothers. That's really good. It has a great OST. Except for Lady Layton. I really hate Lady Layton, but I won't get into that because that's not important.
Huh. I'm wildly curious as to why that is.
It won't apply until you actually finish a singular game, and then I'll actually have a reference point. So that means you gotta play through this one. You gotta get through the Curious Village, figure out what's going on over there.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, how curious can a village really be?
Exactly. Alright, let's get started.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
You know what I also realized?
What's that?
The screens are in the wrong spots. There we go.
You're right. I didn't even realize it in my head.
Oh god, how many letters do you think? What letters of Indestructible Cat can I put in here? Let's find out. First it was Twitch and now it's this.
Oh, you capped out on your name on Twitch, actually? Is that why it's like that?
Initially. So, like, before it was like, oh, you couldn't have more than 16 characters. But then they changed that, like, a week or two afterwards, and I'm like, god damn it. And then I was like, okay, I'll just switch over to the other one. And someone took the name?
Wow!
Who else would take the name? I don't get it.
Oh. Jerks. What the fuck? They were camping on that too.
Anyway, I'm going to be IndieCat.
Also, one more thing. I'm sorry. I looked back over and refreshed. You still have Zero Escape on for your game.
Motherfucker.
But outside of that, Big Brain Boys, we're doing it.
You know, we do it. There. Now we go.
There we are. Yeah. Now we're streaming.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
And cutscenes. Animated cutscenes.
Damn. Oh, they're putting it all on the bottom side of the screen. Well, I guess the first time around was a smart idea.
It's a... That's hard to say. I guess you'll figure it out as you go along. Because I think it's a bottom-heavy screen, if I remember correctly, but I think it switches a lot, too.
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no.
Good question. Just met you.
A unique and exciting situation, and it has.
I don't know. I know you're a professor.
Curiosity.
I don't know what you're a professor of.
Oh, don't worry about it. It'll never become important.
I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away.
Did he now?
Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed.
He's fine.
The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate.
Ooh.
In
this economy?
Those who attend the reading of the will immediately...
Shit, I would just take the apple for free.
Even you're giving me a house as well?
Yeah, damn, all right.
Came back empty-handed. It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until it's mentioned in the will.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
It would be really funny to die and then
Augustus
say,
Ryan
"Oh yeah, my
would
secret
stake
treasure's
his
just hidden out in the
entire
world. You gotta
fortune
find it," and it
just
doesn't
to
actually
create
exist.
one more puzzle before
I've
his
hidden
death.
it all in one spot.
What a perplexing individual.
Where's one spot?
I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
You know, if I'm going out, I'm gonna go out
It certainly
Goldie Roger
sounds like
style.
you two would have gotten along, Professor.
I agree.
By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery, something huge.
I have heard that this the series loves
Is that
its
your famous
twists.
intuition acting up again, Professor?
That's an understatement.
I see.
Well, our first step is getting to town.
Like, you've played a
This is all
crossover
so
game,
exciting.
and I would say out of all the Professor Layton games,
I
outside of
hope
Lady
that the
Layton,
stair is ready for the
and
famous
technically Professor
archaeologist and puzzle-solving
Layton Brothers, because that
detective,
isn't actually a
Herschel
Professor
Layton.
Layton game,
Right.
is the weakest twist.
I see.
And
You know
I don't know
as
if you
well as I
remember
do
the
that
twist
I'm
from that
no
game,
detective.
but I'm
I
trying not to say it
do.
out loud just in case someone has not played it.
Augustus
And it's still a
Reinhold's
batshit
wife,
twist.
Lady Talia, has asked
It
me
is
to
up there.
investigate the situation.
It's I know someone who is like really mad about that one.
It seems she came across my name by chance when reading
Yeah,
an
from the
article
Professor
about
Layton
me in
side,
the
I came
papers.
in from like, okay.
And you immediately
Not their
decided
best.
to take her up on her request, huh?
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
Oh.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
You got it.
Cool thing, Professor.
What's
What
this?
the fuck?
Oh, what
Lady
kooky
Dahlia
nonsense
seems
are we
to have
getting
given
up to
us a
this time,
test.
Professor?
We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village.
Excuse me.
Professor, have you ever
She
heard of
wants to see if
MapQuest?
we're
What the
capable of
what's going on
cracking
here?
the mystery surrounding the
Hello,
Reinhold
Emily.
fortune.
Puzzles.
Yo, that's right,
Give it
Emily.
a go,
Hella
Luke.
puzzles.
I will do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
Where's the town?
Yeah.
GPS stands for good puzzle shit.
Yo, let's go. GPS. Look at this good puzzle shit. I'm ready.
Circle the village. My village is on a road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stylus to draw a circle around the right village, then hit touch submit. Okay. On a road that leads to no other towns, you say? Oh, okay, definitely not the right-hand side, because that leads to a couple. Oh, guess that would be this one. Oh, okay, here's how you draw a circle.
Yeah, first draw the circle, then draw the rest of the fucking owl.
Well, here's my guess.
Oh,
Hey.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
So I will say, just for going forward, there is a pretty robust hint system in this entire game generally.
That's
So
fine.
I won't backseat pretty much any puzzle unless you ask or clarifying questions. So just let me know if you're being serious about a question. But otherwise, I'll let you rock.
Sure.
There we go.
How hard do these
now
puzzles
we should
get?
be able to make our way to the village.
They can get pretty dumb.
Okay.
And I mean, it's more of
Right you
a.
are.
Some people have
We should
strengths
see
in
it on
certain
the
areas,
horizon
and you
any
have
moment
weaknesses in
now.
certain areas, and it's just there will always be multiple puzzles that will just hit you in whatever your weakness happens to be.
I see.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you already figured out the town's location?
Luke, you piece of
I'm
shit.
afraid
Of course I
I
do.
A basic puzzle like
What did you think I was You think I just
solved.
started driving?
Unlike your simple peanut brain, Luke, I merely
Anyhow,
touched the
You'd
map
best
and
gather your
realized what it
things.
was.
We've arrived.
Have you ever heard of Mega Man, Luke? I'm like him, but real life.
Where Mega Man works with technical powers, I work with the sheer mental fortitude.
Yeah. You see how small your hat is, Luke? My hat is huge for containing all my brains.
Remember that one time Goku mind read Krillin, Luke? It was like that.
Oh, shit. Wow, their architecture sucks, Professor. Can you imagine living in that shit?
Yo, okay, so for the longest time, like when I was like a kid, I used to have like ideas of like living in like MC Escher style houses like this.
Oh my gosh. Well, there you are. How do you feel? Do you feel like you're reliving your childhood now?
Exactly. You know, my childhood was full of puzzles. And having a grown man insult me.
Yeah. It's beautiful when things come full circle, when the dreams are realized.
Do you want to voice our little boy here? Our
Yeah,
son?
I can do that for you. Yeah. And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe you can help us.
Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, he's literally on the other side of the river. There he is. It's him. River
Wait, what
guy.
happens if I talk to you?
Ah, good job.
It appears that this drawbridge is the only way in and out of the town. I do not want to do a British accent. I don't know why I did that there.
You know, you don't have to, right? Look, we're from the US. We know what the fucking British accent actually sounds like, and we're terrible at emulating one.
Regrettably doing a better accent than Lanny Manoa.
It's case in point.
Good day, sir. We would very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us? Do I look like the sort to go dropping the bridge? Okay, I can't. Do the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders. Why does he look like this?
What do you mean? He's just a normal guy. He's just
Yeah.
a normal man.
Yeah, just a normal man with 10% of his face situated at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, 90% of his face featuring on the top 10%.
Yeah. He's 80% chin.
You got a lot of nerve. You received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? Lady Dahlia? Well then, I'll sure like to lower the bridge for you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Ooh.
Well, the engine's busted and I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank.
Oh, he owned you, Professor. Mr. Fancy Pants.
So, smart guy, you got any idea which one? I hope the rest of this game is just insulting Layton.
He's just the meanest one, unfortunately.
Aw.
Yeah, it's really good that Luke has a different voice in the UK releases, because it's like, not quite what we're looking for when we listen to this every fucking day.
There's no way to lower the bridge and get it across without inserting the crank into the correct slot. Choose the slot that fits the crank shown below.
All right, crank it live on Twitch.
I'm cranking it as we speak.
All right, let's go.
There we go.
Yay!
Puzzle has an answer.
Wow. Dark side
Carrots.
puzzles.
Yeah.
Now rotate the crank.
Yeah. Make it over the bridge, Professor. You're so fucking smart.
Professor, I do not have the ability to rotate objects in my head. I cannot foresee the apples, Professor.
Well, of course you don't, Luke. Otherwise, we would have found the fucking apple.
Unlike you, Luke, I can vision the apple on the tree as well as the hillside.
Yeah.
An actual sentence said by noted terrible man Neil Gaiman.
It all comes full circle, no. All right, now that you've cranked it, allowed in.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised we have like full-on cutscenes.
Yeah, like they put their whole ass into this game.
Yeah, this is a level 5 joint, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Correct. So you know they know about cozy presentation.
Mm-hmm. What else does level 5 do that I played? Rogue Galaxy. I think that was a level 5 joint.
Yep, that was also them. Dark Cloud as well.
Right.
And there's one other major one that they do, and I just never think of it until it's like too late. But it'll come back to me later, and or I'll Google it.
Well, Luke.
Oh, sorry. I started Googling when I said that. Yes, we finally arrived in Saint Mystery. I think I call it Mystery, but it might be Mystery. I don't remember. I'm so excited. I wonder what mysteries await us here.
Well, Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings.
Hey, fuck you, Professor. You're calling me short.
I say, Luke, this is a perfect time to explain how to move during our investigation. Did they do Inazuma 11? Oh.
Yes, they did. And Yokai Watch was the one I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, Yokai Watch.
Or wasn't thinking of, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna tap the fuck out of this shoe.
And regrettably, Gundam Age.
I have no idea what Gundam Age is. What's the matter with Gundam Age?
Noted fan of Gundam, Emily, she can answer that.
Yeah. Oh, right. They did Ni no Kuni. I completely forgot that game existed. I keep forgetting that game existed. Also, what's up, Goombreaker?
Yo, what's up? Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you.
You want me to save you on some of these side voices as well?
If you want, I can also just flip a coin and we can do like half and half.
Don't worry, I got you, fam. I do this all the time on my own stream. Everyone's got to deal with my shit. Now your people have to deal with my shit. Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St. Mystery, where our local export is the puzzle.
The puzzle.
Puzzles. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a set number of carrots. The more carrots a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough carrots. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer.
I don't need a reward. I live for the game.
Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm straight bawling in these streets. I don't need a puzzle to help me out here.
I live by puzzles. I die by puzzles.
Yeah. Oh no, this puzzle's gonna kill me. It has a knife.
These four top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, the hats are equally tall but vary in width. One of these four hats has a brim and a height that are the same length. Which hat is it? Okay. I'm just gonna assume D. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Guess not.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Look at things again. Just look at it again. That's their end for you.
Okay, and we lose picarets as we go.
Yeah. I will say, just so you know, there is a minimum amount of picarets that every puzzle is worth. Mm-hmm. So you can't go below a certain minimum if you get really stuck. So don't worry about that. Age's thing was that it was a big media push that mixed and result that two kind of mid PSP games that adapted only the first arc of the anime's 4 story arcs, despite level 5 staff extremely heavy involvement in the anime. Oh, okay, interesting. Gundam is such a big, wide thing that I just barely know anything about that a lot of people spend a lot of time explaining Gundam stuff to me. So here's another layer onto that lasagna. It rules.
Yeah, I don't know that much about Gundam. I watched the first 3 when I was a kid, and I rewatched the first 2, like Zeta and the original again. Very good. It's impossible to deny its quality, even when you rewatch it, like several years later. So I do recommend watching like the first one and then Zeta if you have the time.
Okay, gotcha. I one day I'll watch it. I just got to catch up on some shows I'm already way behind on. Like I'm watching Buffy and Seinfeld right now. So I'm gonna be cool with shows one day. This puzzle's got a piece. What up, Super Retro Heart? Good to see ya.
So I want to say C, right?
Go for it. You're legally allowed to do that.
That should do it.
Oh, and I get a little voice line when I'm...
Frankly,
You want to finish that sentence?
No, not at all. What could I possibly mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by this?
Absolutely nothing. What was I saying again?
I don't know. Couldn't imagine realistically.
So I'm still ruining this, right? One of these 4 hats have the same brim and height that are the same. So like the length of the hat and the height of the hat should be the same, right? Let's take a look at the hit real quick. No. Okay, that's it.
Well, it takes one of your hint coins. That's
Right.
all. Yeah. And you'll find plenty throughout the game.
Brim and height at the same length. This is an interesting one. I'm trying to like compare the two side to side in my head. Also, this is a 1 in 4 chance. So how am I? What are the odds that I get it wrong a third time? It's a 50-50 at this point.
It's a 50-50. There you go.
Luke, here's my answer. Another
Yay.
puzzle solved.
First try. Okay, this is truly was me not visualizing the apple really well.
Yeah, remember when I said that you'll always run into puzzles that are just your weakness?
Right.
It's sometimes you just cannot do certain things. You cannot know all the puzzle. The original Gundam trilogy movie strip on Netflix. I did hear about that, Emily. I did actually hear about that. I'm like, that seems like a very good way for me to enter the series. I know they're playing a Gundam movie right now, so there's also that. Oh, Bo. See, you've got the hang of this. If you ever try your options, but one by one, you'll eventually find the answer. However, you'll also encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved simply by trying all the answers. If you answer incorrectly, the picarats you can earn from a puzzle decreased. Tough stuff, It goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you too.
Yeah, I believe that the new one that's coming out is actually an alternate history sequel to the original series.
Yeah. I think I recall my friend mentioning that, and I'm like, so I can't watch it. He's like, no, not really. Ingrid skill issue. Ingrid also said mash it out though.
What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to St. Mister, eh? The name's Scott Stas, and I've got some advice for you.
Yeah, it sounds like you had something in your throat there, sir.
Shut the fuck up, this is a stab scarf on me. Go tap that barrel back there if you're stylist. Don't ask questions, just do it.
Tap that barrel, Professor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Felt good, didn't it? Round these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. Ooh, wow. When you find yourself up against a doozy of a puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellas. And it's just those times when you'll want to use a hit coin to purchase a hint.
You never would have guessed that.
I bet you think puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again!
Layton, like, this reminds me of an experience in college.
There are a limited number of hint coins in this world. So don't go wasting your coins on any old riddles. Because if you do, when you come across a real stumper, you'll be sorry. Real sorry.
Thanks, random man.
Yeah, with mustache and bold cuts. Mind you, hint coins won't always be stuffed in side barrels. Check any old object that seems suspicious. Got all that? Good. Be seeing you round.
Bye, sir.
Yeah, bye. We'll never see that guy again.
I hope so. Just extremely sinisterly going like, hey, check that barrel.
Yeah. Check that window.
Click the house. Do it, Layton. Don't you think we should head to the Reinhold Manor, Professor?
Okay. Thou must.
Do you think... Super Retro, do you think that Professor Layton did keg stands back in college because a pretty woman told him to? Because he said he cannot deny a pretty woman her request. So do you think he did it because of that? I think he would have. I mean, Professor.
Because of that.
Yeah, same, Professor. Right there with you.
Amongst us, Professor.
So what's a keg stand? Shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation?
You see, Luke, a keg stand is wait, how old are you again?
Yeah, 7? Close enough.
You brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how to go about saving your game.
It's important.
Look, I have read the game 10 times.
Yeah.
It is stored in my brain to be indexed.
No, Professor Layton, no.
I must read all manner of books, Luke.
Yeah. That's where I keep all my brain information at. It's in the hat, and it's filled with books. It's a library.
Got the journal to read over your notes about our adventure in Saint Mystère.
Mm-hmm.
Next we have the puzzle index. Tap to view all puzzles you've encountered. Okay. Puzzles you have solved have a check next to them. Puzzles you've seen but haven't solved are blank. Wow. Okay, so you can just leave a puzzle and come back and solve it if you wanted to.
Yeah. If something's busting your brain, walk away from it. You absolutely can do that.
You must return to the actual site of the puzzle. Okay. Don't be afraid to use the items in the trunk to help our investigation. It will be second nature soon enough.
Yeah, he's just having a moment. Don't worry about him.
I do love Luke's face.
It's going one ear and out the other.
Yeah, Layton has done this one too many times.
Yeah. It's like you said this on the car ride, Professor. Oh, dear God.
There he goes again.
Yeah, lead the way, Professor.
Every day with him in the trunk.
The thing is, it would work really good as a puzzle, by the way, Super Retro Heart. He'd just be like, okay, if you're drunk at a party and you're starting to get a 35-degree lean as you try to do the keg stand, what tools do you need to keep standing and keep drinking?
Okay, the keg is like 30 pounds, and my stomach can hold a value of like 15 pounds.
Yeah. So how many kegs can I do? Like, circle how many kegs I can drink.
Oh, hello. I'm Percy, St. Mystère's unofficial writer in residence.
Perfect, actually.
Reinhold Manor, you say? Head up to the road to the right. It's immense. You'll know it when you see it. But before you go, why not try your hand at a puzzle I thought up? See if you can figure out which house is mine from the instructions I give you. You want to come to my house?
Yeah, first we just
so
got
lonely.
Here. Between the two for you.
If you manage to solve this puzzle, I'll tell you about this village. Please keep talking to me.
Yeah.
So how about it? You will try, won't you? After all, a ride is nothing without an audience.
Where's my house? He's actually just lost. He's like, fuck, where do I live again? This place sucks.
He's been waiting years to tell someone this. No one wants to talk to him anymore. Can you find my house? Go out the front door of my place, turn left, and at the first intersection you come across, take a right. Turn right again at the following intersection, and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. Okay, sun sets in the east, so we have to be facing east. Right, so you leave a house, and you go left, then right again. Okay.
Also, wow, big brain action is happening here. Yo, what's up, Jorlap? Dropping the keg just reminds me of work. I have bad news for you.
Puzzles will not stop even when we do a keg stand.
Yeah. Can you imagine being like at a complete rager of a party and then someone just busts out like the puzzles and makes everyone solve one to get their next shot? That's Professor Layton.
That is. Left at the first intersection when you're turning right and then right. So like the one in the middle here with the blue roof. So you come out right, you take a left, and you reach the first intersection, you take a right, and you take another right, and you're facing the morning sun. If I'm thinking about this right now. I should have turned on my mouse, actually. One sec.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was looking like you have your mouse on. I see. Oh, right, on stream.
Yeah. Let's do that.
The average professor weighs 135 pounds, and he drinks 4 pints, and every pint is worth 8.8% because I got that East Coast IPA from the U.S.
Yeah.
How many can you drink?
You go up here, and you take a left, then you take a right, and then you take another right, and you should be facing east. So that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So circle the house.
Also, you could do the fun way that I solved the puzzle of, well, there's only one house facing north. It has to be the right answer.
That is fair. Yeah.
My dumbass way of solving the puzzle. Well, this one's not like the others, so it must be right.
Listen, some of us aren't brain geniuses, you know. We have to logic it out. We have to.
I logiced it out, just in a very dumb way.
That's right. Here's how you solve the puzzle that you just solved.
Sometimes that's needed. Sometimes you'll hit a puzzle, you'll just ram your head against it until it gives you the right answer, and then you have like, I just need you to tell me how you got there. And in some cases, you might be like, cool, I didn't learn anything.
All the homies be arguing about the question, and one idiot would be trying all the answers until they all scream at it.
Scream at it.
Impressive. I thought you'd set out quite the puzzle, but you made it short work. You made short work of it. Now for that gossip I oh, that's why they don't talk to him. For that gossip I promised you. The Renault family owns all of the land this village is built upon. I hear they own all the buildings too. I guess you could say this town sort of belongs to all the Reinholds.
Oh, they have monopoly. Fuck them.
Off with their heads, I say.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be on my way now. Best rest assured that the next time we meet, I'll have a harder puzzle for you, and the heads of all the members of state.
Yeah. I lined up for you, Professor. When I asked if the professor wanted some head, that's not what I was expecting, but you know what? I'm fine with this outcome. But Professor, isn't Lake Dahlia expecting us now?
Get off my ass, Luke, damn.
No. Maybe you should have brought me along then, Professor. Go the right way, Professor, but thou must, Professor.
Professor, do you even know what your right is and what your left is?
Yeah. Ooh, that reminds me of a puzzle. Blocking the path up the Rainhold Manor. How terribly rude.
Perhaps he'll move for us, but I have no feeling I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort.
Like, how big is this dude? Like,
More
you could go around
look
him.
at his fit.
Yeah, dude, this guy is dripped up right now. Hey, hold up. Never seen you tools around here before. What's a couple of fresh faces like yourself doing here? I don't know. That's why he's shrugging.
We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate.
Yeah, business with the Reinholds. Is that so? That's something strange here. Yeah, you's a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure. But I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle, see?
Of course, the professor knows that bitch slaps are preformed with his left hand, and the other's for holding his cup.
Right. A true gentleman never spills a drop of tea. Just to warn you, it's a tough one. It isn't gonna be easy, is it? No way. Definitely not gonna be easy.
Okay, what is this puzzle? Lightweight?
Anyways, 40 points.
Oh god. It's one of these. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using the scale 2 times, can you find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest? So which weight is the light one? And I can only check 2 times, huh?
Well, I mean, 2 at a time, I think it was.
Load the weights that you want to measure onto the stylus. When you're finished arranging the weights, press the red button to weight them. If both sides stay level, it means the loads on both sides of the ring are equal. Once you find the right weight, place it in the answer area and tap submit. Okay, gotcha.
Puzzle or a joke? It's a good time. That's the solution, Drolap. Or is it Horolap? Let me actually ask how you pronounce your name properly.
Horolap.
Is it Horolap?
Okay, it really does sound like I only can weigh 2 at a time.
Let's go 2 times. Oh, that's the number of times that you have. Yeah. But you could reset and like start over and stuff like that.
Right. We'll try 1 and 3 real quick. 2 and 4. Okay, they're both the same weight. Now, if I switch... Well, actually, let me test 1 and 3. Okay, 1 and 3 are the same weight. 2 and 4 are assumedly the same weight. Okay. Now, what about 1 and 2? Same weight, okay. If 1 and 2 are the same
Okay,
weight...
so like... Gerolap. My brain like fried on that. But thank you by the way.
Okay. So all of these would weigh the same except 1, right?
Correct. But you can put on as many or as few as you want to.
They all seem to say it weighed the same, like 1 to 1. Or, you know, I'm full of shit. Okay, 8's heavier than 1.
Yeah, as Jorlap said, it does reset with every scramble.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so we know 1 and 3. I mean, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 3 and 4 are heavier than 1 and 2. Now let's swap the weights. 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. 2 and 4 is lighter. You brute forced it and reset. Okay.
Also, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see any rules on your stream, just to be sure here. But in case of any need in the backseat, you might want to put up something for that, just in case. I don't know how heavily you want to be backseated or not for this.
This is like knowing that like the weights reset after, like, you know, change after I reset is important to know. I think. At least
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
So that's fine. Just like the straight up answer is probably not great.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'm gonna say 1 then. Because if 3 and 4 still outweigh, and 2 and 4 still outweigh, then one of the two between 1 and 3 has to be it. So I'm gonna say 1.
Luke, here's my answer.
Nice job.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Thank you, Professor. To solve this with no guesswork, you must load 3 weights on each. Yeah. You must load 3 weights on each side of the scale for your first measurement. If you manage to get that far, the rest is easy. Yeah.
So remember when I said that you sometimes the ending of the puzzle be like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. That's so true, bestie.
Eh, not bad, half bad. Pretty sharp bunch, ain't ya? Very good, sharp apples, the twos of ya.
Oh, wait, yeah. So we solved the puzzle. Maybe pass now.
Eh, of course you can pass. Move along and make sure you give my regards to Lady Dahlia.
Professor, this puzzle just says, guess, white boy, guess. What does that mean? Puzzle number 6, 9th grade, now in your puzzle index. Okay, well, it sounds like I lucked out there.
Luck's a skill.
Yeah. That's what Danganronpa taught me.
That's right. Every single game.
And Danganronpa is never wrong.
Exactly.
Oh, wow, this guy. And who just might you be? My name is Layton, and this is my assistant. We received an invitation to visit the Reinhold Manor. Ah, yes, yes. A hoo-hoo. We've all been expecting you, Professor Layton. But a hoo-hoo, you'll have to excuse my skepticism. Can't trust anyone these days, you know. For all I know, you could be just another hoo-hooligan in a top hat. A hoo-hoo-hoo.
Classic hooligan wear.
So how do I know you're the real Layton?
Did you hear that, Professor? Remember this fellow. And have you seen his shoes? He's not dripping like that last guy out there.
No, his lipstick sucks.
Yeah, it doesn't fit his complexion at all. Surely you're gonna go through all with this after an insult like that.
Yeah, from a man with like a $10 makeup kit.
Yeah.
Now, Luke, settle down. Sir, are you saying that you like to test me to see if I'm the real Professor Layton? Precisely, Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you solve this puzzle for me? Solve my riddles 3, Professor.
Yeah.
Solve my riddles, Batman.
Oh my god, is it the cabbage, the fox, and the... Get the 3 wolves and the 3 checks seen below to the other side of the river while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks. You have to start over. You can move the raft as many times as you like, but this feat can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. The professor's about to lay him out.
Yeah.
I will show you I'm the true Professor Layton. Cracks his knuckles.
Yeah. You're gonna be feeling a ton of pain. It's like, now, Luke, I'm going to show you how to cross multiply. And it's like, oh, but Professor, I already know how to do that. And it's like, no, that motherfucker over there, his name's Multiply. Grab the ball, the B-ball stuff, Luke. We're going to the hoops. I'm going to cross him on these courts.
Okay, if more wolves and chicks stay on either side of the river. Okay, so as long as I have, like, less wolves, I should be fine.
Yes. Assuming I understood you correctly, yes.
And I take the wolf back or take the chick back with me? I would take the chick back with me. Yeah.
I love these little scrungler wolves. just eyes wide open, looking into like the distance. They're having a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, thanks for subscribing. The one notification I forgot to give an actual unique thing, but thank you.
Yo, hell yeah, let's go combat data.
Good old combat data. That's my friend Ellie.
Gotcha. I almost was chasing the camel late with his micro Luke. Oh dear God. He read the game, he knows.
Oh wait, crap.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright. Gotta make use of Prime subs. You got it.
I can't think of a better person for it to go to.
Wow, why thank you. This is why you're Luke.
I'm up here gassing my fam, you know?
Oh, okay.
No.
And bringing them across, I can't just... Okay.
Oh, like offload one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. It drives the Umbrella Corp. Umbrella Corp, yeah.
That or Tekken. Also love their combat data.
Yeah. Yeah, but if I bring the birds across, that would outweigh the... Okay, so put one bird back. I made the same mistake from last time. Okay, this is a hard one because I do know the answer to the fox, the cabbage, and the chick.
Mm-hmm.
This is a more elaborate version, so I have to think this through. Okay.
I don't feel bad. It is a 50-point puzzle. It is meant to be difficult.
Yeah. Alright, I'll give it a couple more college tries. Yeah.
Go for it. You'll figure it out. I'm like certain you will. Oh no.
I'm gonna have to brute force it as well. Okay. But I can leave 2 on the other side. Okay. And it says only if the wolves outweigh the... when the wolves outweigh the side, so this is fine.
Correct.
So theory... Oh, but I have to bring someone with me. It must be
also correct. Girl, lap spitting out here. Yeah, but honestly, and I feel like it's something that the Layton games haven't done exactly all the time, per se, is telling you, like, hey, here's the lowest number of moves for this puzzle, and you're like, okay, I at least know how much I need to be doing generally, but if it takes more, it takes more. You don't get any reward for doing the least amount of moves, by the way. Just in case.
Now, I fucked myself here, because if I bring the chick back, there's gonna be one chick on this side of the bank. And that's game over. But if I take a wolf with me, there'll be 2 wolves on the other side, and I'm screwed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving home, but I'm here now. Do you feel smart yet?
Yo,
No.
let's go, Meowtroid!
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright.
Also, Jorlap, this is iCat's first Layton game outside of the crossover game between Ace Attorney and Professor Layton.
Yeah.
And as for myself, I played every Layton game and love the series a lot. But had we been drinking at that point? I can't remember. Either way, I promised you that if you start playing the games, I will be there for it. So here I am.
I keep making the same mistake. So Rito is not latent to this series.
Yeah.
Hello, boys.
I'm early ton. I've been in it since like the first game, actually. My friend really got into it. She shared it with me, and then I fell in love ever since. And every game that came out, I bought it upon release. So I actually kept up with the series pretty well. Also, yo, what up, Boix? Good to see you, fam.
Always great to see you, boys.
Boix, pretty cool.
Okay. This seems right at this point. Now, how do I get... Now, if I bring the wolf and a chick with me, I'm screwed. But I have to bring... And I cannot... I can bring at least one back with me. But then if I bring one back with me, I'm screwed again.
I see the brain cells clashing. The magic's happening.
I bet you give that beggar iCat some virtual hint coins if he touches you. What?
I think just more of the reminder that there's hint coins around type of thing.
That's true.
Not that you need any, but you have 11, so you're good right now.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. You find some wind of raft back and forth only to end up with the animals on the back in the starting position. Somewhere within your movements, you are doing something that restores the animals to their original positions. When you found that point, try to do something different than you've done thus far. It might bring you close to the answer. Cool.
Hey, try something new, Einstein. Oh, thanks. Some hints are very built differently, but usually the third hint is pretty kick you in the teeth with the answer, except the times where you really actually need a kick you in the teeth answer. It's like, no, here's like the first move. Congratulations. Now you have like 40 more moves to go.
You need to do something that brings back 2 animals with you. That is true.
Oh, I think he's got it.
Hey.
With the lowest amount of moves. Let's go.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Proud of you, champ.
This can be solved in as few as 11 trips. How many trips did it take you? Fun fact time! There are several variations of this puzzle, of river crossing puzzle, and they have appeared in writings dating back to over 1,000 years. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, that is a fun fact, though. That's it.
Oh, do you excuse my earlier rudeness? Let me show you to the manor. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? I was under the impression that Lady Dahlia was the only person expecting me. Right this way, please. Okay, for a second there, I was like, okay, this seems like decently hard enough that they might not gate progress to it, but yeah, no, certainly sounds like it does.
Very, very few puzzles in this game will actually gate you from going somewhere, but yeah, that was definitely one of them. You leave the puzzle like, just come back when you're ready, then I'll be here all day. It's my job. Positively gigantic. Just look at the size of it.
It seems like we come to the right place.
Hey, chapter 1, yeah!
And that took a solid 55 minutes, see? Professor Layton is my favorite hashtag Sudoku book with plot. That's what she said. The professor and Luke finally arrive at Rhinehome Manor. Let's head in, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Walk there, jackass.
Welcome to the Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I am Matthew, butler and servant to the Reinhold family.
Are you okay there, Matthew? you
I'm
seem
just
like
to how I like my beers. I'm feeling a little bit stout.
You look like you fell out of a cartoon, sir.
Well, fuck you too, Layton. Everyone is waiting upstairs for you. Before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She has requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph, Layton.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Please
what is X and Y on this graph?
Yeah. Solve for X and or Y, Layton. Madam has the strangest sense of proprietary sometimes. Or property. I read that very wrong. I have 12 matchstick.
Oh no. To move a matchstick, whole entire okay. One poor pooch. Are we gonna set fire to a dog? Is that what you? Okay.
I mean, with enough gusto.
Yeah, you could. Anything is flammable if you try hard enough. The matches below are arranged in the shape of a dog. This poor little guy was minding his own business when a car came barreling down the road and ran over him. What?
Don't worry about it, move on.
Why is this the scenario you came up with? Move to the matches to change the picture so that it shows the dog after the accident. Lady Dahlia is also a psychopath.
Yeah. She's just curious to see what your thoughts are on the situation.
All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume that you'll be looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. Okay.
Also, answer your question, Jorolap. I'm not drinking anything tonight. I might, because it's Friday and it's been a busy week, but I'm not.
Can you sit? Yo, what the hell is this, a personality test?
Also, speaking of dog, what up, voice of dog? Don't look at the screen, look away.
Lady Dahlia has it out for you.
Looking for a fur coat. She just needs 100 more dogs to be able to make the fur coat. Just normal fashionista stuff. God, let a woman have hobbies out here. Come on now.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume I have to look at it this dead dog from like face first. Okay, picture in my mind a dead dog.
Yeah, rotate the dead dog in your head.
I don't even know where to begin with this one. Don't assume that you're looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. So I just have to move 2 matches, but I don't know. Okay. If I were to run over a dog,
Not that you would, indestructible cat.
Not at all. I love dogs. You can quote me on that.
Yeah.
Oh God, what? Okay, and if I place it back. Okay, great.
And just to be certain, I don't know if you read the instruction that you can rotate the matches too.
Oh, that adds way too many avenues.
So this puzzle sucks.
Do I draw a picture of a grave? Oh, wait, maybe. No. Okay, so from the side, right? Beheading a dog's rather cruel. There's a lot of things about this puzzle that seem rather cruel.
A little fucked up. Yeah, I really want to go to the first intersection from the dead dog, then turn right. New puzzle just dropped. Oh no, you killed Lady Dahlia's dog. Where did I bury its body though? I forgot where the evidence was.
All right, you know what? This could use a hint actually, because how this think about how that shape will change.
Yeah, have you ever thought the shape of the dog will change, smart guy?
A dog changes after it gets hit by a car? Perish the thought. Okay, it's walking.
No, that's the idea. Perish the thought right now.
Yeah, oh,
Perish
yeah.
the dog.
Okay. I'm trying to conceptualize.
See the dog. Be one with the dog. Dog gone it.
Now, okay, this is a question to you. How long did it take for you to figure this one out? If you remember.
This one was pretty fast for me because I'm good with these type of puzzles where it's like, oh, it's an answer you don't expect type of answer.
Oh.
So I went fast through this one. Trust me, I'll point out the ones that I remember like, oh, I was so cooked on these ones.
Okay. Huh.
Look, I don't think Finger Strike can solve the case, honestly, Jorolap. But if Columbo walks around that corner, we are fucked. That dude can solve anything. He could solve the Death Note case.
I haven't played this game in 10 plus years. Oh, okay.
No, that's fair, because we haven't had a release in about 10 plus years.
Alright, I'm gonna need another hint. Dog walks on all four legs, but since this poor pooch isn't doing much walking anymore, the positions of his legs must have changed. I see.
Yeah, what did you learn?
That legs break?
Yeah, yeah. The puzzle gets even morbid.
Like that? You get this is like a squished from the top down.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah, I'm really hoping the new game is really good. I'm really hoping.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Okay, that dog's not walking anymore. Yeah, yeah. It did say it is a hard puzzle. All right.
It's worth some points. It's got some heft to it.
it's not positioned right. Okay, and I assume you're also guessing because it's been 10 years, so you don't remember.
Yeah, I gotta stay silent. I'm not. Well, I am being an asshole, but intentionally, by design.
Okay, so in my head, right? If it's like this, it's because he got run over and his legs are splayed out to the side like this. You don't remember there being a dead dog puzzle? I wonder why.
How could you forget, Meowtroid? I see the biases going on here between cat and meow.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna use my last hint puzzle. You said this one is just gonna knock me in the head about it, right?
Usually it does. I don't know what's gonna do for this one.
The dog's probably sprawled out on the pavement where it got hit. To show this, you'll need to move 2 of his legs, or 2 matches. Take the 2 matches in the middle and bring them above. That's what I did, though. What do you mean? Unless you want me to rotate it this way?
Oh no, this dog's having a straight up bad time.
I mean, he's dead. Like,
he's hella dead.
Like this? Or maybe... like so. This is what I tried before, right? I feel like this is exactly what I did before, but I'm gonna try it again.
There we go.
All right, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I don't know why this is not working for you specifically. It really wants a very specific one, I guess. You are doing it right, just so you don't get paralyzed by this puzzle. I'm gonna send you over an image of what it says is the right answer.
Okay.
I did not think it was this much of an asshole about it.
All right, how mad am I gonna get? Let's see here.
Reasonably mad. Oh, I can't copy that image. Hold on a sec here. Can I copy this image?
Just let it be known, I did solve it the second time around.
I 100% feel like you solved it, and it's just being very anal about how you're positioning the matches.
Yeah. All right.
So match that. Match that. And I'm assuming it's because the feet were its paws originally. It wants you to put the paws on the outside, very specifically. Yeah, that's my guess. But you have it right, and that's just gonna get you screwed if I don't say anything further.
Thank you. Now let's
yeah.
Let's keep it like so. I want to get it exactly right here.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. That looks like it is. All right.
That looks correct to me, but so did every single other one.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just particular about where the quote-unquote paws are. Yeah, so all puzzles aren't built the same.
Uh-huh.
That was just one I didn't know was not built the same.
That's absolutely correct. My commendations, sir. Oh wait, you were voicing Matthew, weren't you?
Hey, you were excited. Go for it.
I'm sorry, the dead dog.
Yeah, I didn't really juxtapose your brain. I get it.
Yeah, like I just get excited about seeing dead dogs,
When you're indestructible and everything.
Yeah. That dog bitch made, really.
Yeah.
I would have simply walked it off.
Yeah, me built different. Now, please walk this way. We mustn't keep Lady Dahlia and company waiting.
Cats do have 9 lives. Oh no,
Yeah.
Professor, we're bit compressed. We're bit crushed.
Yeah. Professor, we're back in an anime put onto the GBA.
Professor, we're in the database.
Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your
crushed
acquaintance.
voice.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
Oh, no! Luke, Claudia, darling! Come back, sweetie!
Maybe you shouldn't live in that fucking house.
Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. I say this all the time.
She's like me, for real, for real.
Whatever is the matter? Oh, this is simply terrible. My dear sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia? Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my smoochy pie, my baby. Matthew. Oh, dude, this is a cast of characters. Who do you want to vote for?
You know, pick your poison on this one. You have so many good options. The name's Simon. I'm Baron Ronhod's nephew. My father is the little brother of Gordon there. Yeah, tag yourself. Or rather, he was, until he kicked the bucket, as they say. But I digress. You're the famous Professor Layton.
Yo, he's kind of dressed like a Shiramiya battler.
Oh my god, he is! I never realized that! Holy crap, he totally is! I thought you have more presents. Also presents. I love presents. Huh, never mind that. I take it you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way. It shouldn't prove difficult for a man of your ability. Yes, if you're as good as they say, this shouldn't amount to much more than a distraction. You little smug motherfucker. It's only 20 points, you coward!
Oh god!
So anyways, I'm bad at math. I'm bad at lines and shit. I suffer on these. Bad! Huge! I'm when it comes to this.
I was not expecting this. As shown in the diagram below, you have 1/4 of a circle. Within this circle is a rectangle ABCD, which touches the edges of the circle at point D. Assuming the B is located at the center of the circle, how long is a diagonal line AC?
Yeah, how do you feel about the Pythagorean theorem, motherfucker? Oh yeah, Meowth right. I also 100% it all the games, even Lady Layton, the one I really hate.
Okay, this is a straight up a geometry one.
Yeah.
Okay, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared.
Yeah, sure.
Now, so b plus c is the diameter of the circle, right? And
I still wish I could use Super Retro Hearts emote right now.
yeah, b plus c is equal to a, because b to a would be the diameter of the circle as well. Unless, is a the, okay, I think is a the small little section at the top that D divides? Not that line AD divides? Probably, right? So
I'm not answering because I just don't know. By the way.
So B plus BC is like 10 inches, and A plus B is 10 inches. Five inches. $20 picarats, you say?
Yeah, if you know that, it's like, oh, easy, no problem. If you don't know it, you're like, oh, I've never needed to use math like this in a long time.
Okay.
Shut up, Meow Joy.
Okay, let's assume that AB is 9, right? So 9 square is 81. And 81 plus 5 square. 5 square is... So that's what? 81 plus 25? It's 106. 106 I don't think is... You can easily do a root of to get back to another number. Maybe it's not 81 plus 25. What? Maybe it's 64 plus 25? 8 square. What's 64 plus 25? 89? Huh, that doesn't sound right either. I have to assume AC is like a nice whole number, right? It can't be a root number.
It will not be a root number. I can at least promise that.
Yeah. Let's see. What about... The real question here is AB, whose value I can't figure out. Now, even if it was like 10, right? Like, if we just say like, oh, there is no bisection, that would end up to be about 125, which is still not a whole square root. I mean, as an actual square, rather.
Oh, hold on. Something clicked. I think I might understand how you're supposed to do this now.
Oh, do you?
No, but when I say it might, the might was doing a heavy lifting on that one.
I mean, it sounds like you don't know this puzzle either, so you can also theorize with me.
I can. When you said the square, I'm like, oh yeah, there is a square there, and there's something you can do mathematically with this square based on certain things and certain things with that. And I'm like, what was it though? No, that's 5. That's 5. There's some way to like solve like the other sides as well. There's something along those lines.
So AC, this is the diameter of the circle, which is 10 inches. Well, is it diameter? No, this is the radius of the circle. So the radius is 10. And assuming this is like a perfect circle, this would also be 10. And now I have to figure out what is 10 minus how much, right? So, wait, assuming at B is point located, how long is the diagonal AC? All right. I feel like I'm using up my hint coins already, but I'm gonna think about this a bit more because I feel like I almost have it.
Well, with hit coins, make sure you click around in every screen you're in. There's at least 3 per screen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's do a hidden coin.
Surely somebody must have realized this. Thank you, puzzle. Great.
Thanks. I think any point from B to the edge of the circle will be the same length, right? So this is an actual really super easy puzzle. Yeah. So yeah, no, like, this is like fine. We know like B to the edge of this one is like 10, and B to the edge of this one is 10. Now it's trying to figure out
It's super retro.
It's trying to figure out what the size of CD is. C to A is C to A is 10. It's a 10 top. It's a 10 too. Is it? Is it?
Metroid, what are you thinking about? Stop it. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I apologize. Yeah,
okay, you know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna hit 10 and see what happens.
Luke, here's my answer.
Math counts? What the devil's math counts?
What?
Another puzzle solved.
Good job. You all did it. And I was here.
Diagonal line AC is the exact same length as diagonal line BD. Okay. Sure. So once you figure that out, the only thing left to do is add 5 plus 5.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Brewski's out here like, oh yeah, I did this in my middle school math competition. I'm like, cool. I probably sat on the sidelines and handed bottles of water to y'all.
Okay.
What up, Brewski? Brewski. There we go.
Okay. I guess technically that was Meowshore giving me the answer. So from henceforth, I guess I'll just say, let me know if you're guessing, and then I'll try it. But don't give me the answer straight up.
You're fine, Meowshore.
Yeah.
I think we needed the help anyway. Oh, I apologize for doubting you there. It seems you've quite the mind for puzzles.
Oh no, I believe you. And you were right. I'm just an idiot. That's all I'm saying.
Big brain boys in the house, let's go. We have a combined total of 2 brain cells. Anyhow, you're not gonna get a word out of Dahlia right now, so you might as well do as she says.
Arc and line, thank you. I will never touch that again.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me what puzzle that was, so I never fucking come across it.
I say, my job involving me doing a lot of geometry. And calculus.
Good thing I don't have to do that.
Yay! Yeah, Professor Layton. Yes, my name is Gordon. I am among those who requested your service. I'd love to explain our situation further, but right now it's probably best to do as the Lady Dahlia says. Also, come in, one and all, for a grand...
Yeah. Oh god. Almost lost my water there.
Madam, what is... Oh, wait.
You're really like Matthew. It's cool.
He just calls
Madam.
me.
Yeah. Madam, what is it? What in the world happened?
My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Didn't you see her dart out of the room?
I must have missed her. I'm terribly sorry, madam.
Oh, you're just useless, aren't you?
I'm going to bite your ankles.
Professor, you don't see which way my baby ran off to, did you? I lost my shins in the war.
Ma'am, I don't like to talk about it.
Your baby, madam? If you're referring to that white cat I saw run out of that door a moment ago. What? What? And let's just sit there and let her escape? Well, she is a cat. They're animals, after all, and animals must run about from time to time. Don't let your cat outside. Fool, she's not just a cat. She has a name, and that name is Claudia Reinhold. She's a delicate flower, and she's simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. She brings back a squirrel in her mouth.
Yeah.
Matthew, I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. Is she a cat furry? No, the cats are just like this. I should know.
Yeah. I'm growing to be like this as I live my life with my first cat ever.
Yeah. About this little inheritance problems of yours, Lady Dahlia. I can't wait. Can't you see that we have more pressing concerns on our hands at the moment?
Yeah, she's real for this one.
You could have stopped her and you didn't, so you have the responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Actually, that's fair.
Send the professor off to find a silly cat. The nerve! Who do you think you are? I am.
Haha, oh, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we let Claudia run off. Madam, if you excuse us, we have a cat to track down. thank you, and please hurry. My Claudia is such a delicate flower. Even coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her. Trust me, that cat is going to do more damage to the environment, and the environment will do damage to that cat.
See how pathetic my cat is? I'm like, she could be right. Our cat is weak. She has no survival instincts whatsoever. Also, what's up, Jimpu? That's right.
Jimpu.
Cats are kids. Yeah.
All right. Nothing in the chandelier.
Unless, look, there's a puzzle hidden here, Professor.
Yeah. What?
So yeah, there's hidden puzzles all across the game as well. So if you want 100% this game, you gotta click on everything.
What?
Even the smallest things you don't think are clickable. Click the motherfucking shit.
Oh no.
Anyways, I have 12 matchstick.
On the table below are 4 cubes made up of matches. Can you change 4 cubes to 3 by moving a single match? Sure.
Yeah, whatever you say, boss. Yes, chef.
Having a normal one? Yes, T-Vac. I'm having an absolutely normal.
What up, T-Vac? Good to see you. All right, I'm just gonna put the answer for this now, just in case it screws you over again.
Okay.
Oh, this is 110.
Okay, so it has to be this match, right? Because, but I don't know where to put it is the question. Because if you remove this match, you have 4 cubes. I mean, 3 cubes. This one's easy? Well, okay, listen. Listen, Meow Troy,
Here at the Big Brain Boys Academy.
some of us aren't like brain geniuses.
I appreciate Maltroid. Just gonna say for every puzzle.
This one is easy though. Okay.
Gertrude's in here like, what are you talking about? Everyone's saying it was easy. I thought we were all in agreement.
being roasted by the chat.
And that's before the matches got lit.
All right.
He was have been run over by a car. All right, go for it, fam. You got this.
Okay.
Firm belief.
So that's 3 cubes.
You move the cube in your mind.
And no longer becomes a cube. All right. I stick with calculus being harder than this. I mean, it is.
And the previous, damn, even Jimpu shooting their shot. iCat's catching strays out here, and not the cat.
Yep. Such is life.
It be like that sometimes. Also, what's up, Gertrude? I want to say hi to you.
In this bitch of an hurt. You didn't pick up the pun with stick.
I did miss it as well, actually. I got. Jorlov got me.
Okay. Now, okay. Before I ask, have you solved this? Could you have solved this in your brain?
I already solved it. Yes.
Okay.
But remember, I have memories of the game too. In all fairness.
Right. Okay.
You and me both, Gertrude, we're shaking hands on this one. Failing math? That's me. That's me too, friend. It's all right. This is iCat's first Professor Layton game, first real puzzle-ass game, probably. I don't know if you played Puzzle Agent or anything like that, but anyways,
I did play Puzzle
you're gonna learn.
Well, watch Puzzle Agent.
Oh, okay. That's
so
the same
technically
thing,
I
right?
did nothing, really.
Yeah, you knew it existed.
Yeah. All right.
I also failed science, but I was pretty good at English. I'm pretty good at English. It might not come through when I say things out loud and I stutter over words, but I was pretty good at putting together words in a way that made the teacher give me a B or higher.
Now,
so you're welcome here.
Yeah. This creates 4 cubes. Well, not 4 cubes. That's 2 cubes and a rectangle.
Also a penis.
And a penis.
Yeah.
Just straight up forking it. My brain.
Yeah. Live on Twitch. The cops are on their way. The Twitch cops are here.
No, not that you mark up screen. No, not that I'm aware of.
No, they didn't. It was you had to raw dog it. I think there might be certain pulses that allow for it, but later games at least they're like, oh right, you might want to take notes and do math on the screen, maybe.
Okay, that's 3 cubes, right? Now, will the game accept that?
I will tell you, yes, you got it right. Will the game accept that? Yes, okay, good.
Hey, see, it took me a bit.
Yeah.
I got there.
I knew you would. I wasn't worried.
Was it think about this in 3D?
Yeah, could you rotate the cubes in your mind? Piece of cake. Now let's go find more puzzles. Yeah, hit coins.
Oh, and he has like actual incidental dialogue about some of this.
Oh yeah. That's also a little bit fun too. So it's like they kind of reward you like bits and pieces here to explore around.
Worst part is you can't use any hint coins for 100. What?
Don't worry about 100% in this game. You have 7.5 more games to go.
Wait, so for 100%, do you have to like also get all like Pika nuts?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. If you want to truly 100% the game, don't worry about it. Imagine an apple rotated. Can you imagine a pineapple rotated? It's a very nice portrait, isn't it? I bet that's the late Baron Reinhold. Pictured there.
Why was that so sinister?
But what about this one, Professor? Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's the witch in gold.
Oh. Who could this pretty girl be?
The 2 portraits are next to each other, so they're likely family. She's probably the Baron's daughter. It's that logic, the talking, you know?
He did it. Big brain. That's exactly right, sir. You are looking at a portrait of Flora, the late Baron's daughter. Pardon me for asking, but I couldn't help but notice your keen interest in art. Would you care to take this old frame with you? It used to hold the most wonderful painting. Need to get rid of this shit anyway.
Free shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah. However, now that's all that's left of it is this small scrap.
Found a painting. Oh, okay. I see.
Painting! This is a piece of that old painting, then. How interesting.
Yeah, people didn't want a fragment of a portrait, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I was gonna throw it away, but I guess someone is a jackass enough to find all the pieces and put it right back into the portrait with their free time. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace isn't working. You want this thing or not, kid? So the fun part about every Professor Layton game is that they have 1 and or 2 side quest games that you could just spend a little bit extra time on if you really want to complete it. So it's just a cute little addition to each game. And pretty much every single game gets more in-depth with their mini game. It's kind of impressive to what levels they go to in the later games.
Also, remind me to switch my mouse into like a stylus next time around. That would be fun.
Oh! Yeah.
Find all 20 pieces and reassemble the puzzle. When you put the whole painting together, something good will happen.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, that's a corner piece. Whether it's that corner or not, we'll find out. Also, please try and ignore the fact that she's dressed like hundreds of years ago. We have cars now. It's fine.
Yeah. The time period that you're in is very nebulous. Also, hell yeah, you should bust up the 3DS, Maltroid. Go play Last Spectre. Make it happen. We will all be big brain boys together.
Oh, hey, cat.
Oh, that cat's moonwalking.
Actually.
Yeah, yo.
Oh.
Thirst trap orchard. Look, she was showing off a lot of shoulder, okay? They weren't ready for that quite at that era.
Shoulder, you say? Why?
Ooh, my.
That really gets to
going. Clutching my pearls out here. Yo, what up, Swan? Yeah. You're telling me that she put her hair up into a ponytail so I can see the nape of her neck? God damn.
I'm busting it as we speak.
Yeah. There she is. That's that lady's pussy. Sorry, it was right there. I'm sorry.
Professor, there she. Wait, no, this is.
I said my line correctly, and then I added a really bad part.
I don't know why I stopped playing Spectre's Food other than, wow, the mysteries in this one some are more insane than any of the other previous games. I can't figure out the twist I am mad about. Well, I guess I'll find out.
Yep. Later, motherfuckers. She ran off.
We can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke.
Righto, Professor. I'll get the Batmobile.
I'm charging per hour, you see.
Oh, blast those buns. It looks like the engine blew out.
You know, motherfuckers wait Dr. Wild now.
So this is St. Mystere, eh? The famed stomping ground of that late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old coot set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy. Just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine.
I don't know about you. If someone called me a ridiculous dandy, I would have taken that as a compliment, actually.
Yeah, at this point of life, like, that has reverse effects. Like, oh, thank you. It's like, no, I was trying to call you something bad. No, it's cool nowadays. You can call me a dandy. Are we big stepping?
Wait. Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah, when I say that they have very nuanced positions for the hint coins, they are, you click on the smallest area that has the slightest bit of interest. Like, I think from here, if you click on one of those windows, that probably has a hint coin in there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like that low of granularity. So don't worry if you miss a few of them. Try a few clicks here and there that in places that quote unquote make sense. Huh? There's a hole in that boat there. Oh, Professor, that reminds me. Have you ever heard about that one with the sinking ship? It's called the Titanic, Luke. Fuck off.
What? Okay. SOS, 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. There's only one chance for survival is this 5-person life raft that's stowed on their vessel. To make matters worse, the waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks, so swimming to safety is out of the question. A round trip to the nearest island and back to the boat takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will live to see? Okay, wow.
Yeah, I kind of forgot how, like, morbid these puzzles are in the first game. Holy shit.
Okay. That's only...
Which is weird, because I saw Twani play this actually somewhat recently, and I must have just popped in at a time where things weren't as dreadful.
You know, the world is rough these days.
Yep, just like these seas, the world is rough out here.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, a lot of these puzzles are dark in this one. Thank you.
Yeah. Good.
All right. 5-person puzzle. I mean, 5-person life raft. 5-person puzzle.
I mean, technically, that's what the streaming is. It's a 5-person puzzle now.
15 people are trapped aboard. Yeah, exactly 20 minutes. Right. A round trip. Okay, so like what? You can get 2 people. Well, technically 5, right? I don't know how loading and unloading goes, but like first round trip is 9, and you take 5 people, right? Then you can do a second round trip, and now you can take another 5, so that's 10 total. So technically 10 people are alive, but like, can they load onto the boat in the remaining 2 minutes? I want to say 15 and it just gets a bit of a gotcha, but I'm going to try 10 first.
Luke, here's my answer. Oh,
Okay, guess not.
how embarrassing.
Oh, right, that's true. I didn't think about that.
I didn't know if they were going to tell you that part or not.
I completely forgot about that. How do boats work? Yeah.
No, just come back on his own. Very similar to a dog. He knows how to get his way back home.
So, yeah, that would be like there is... Yeah, so you drop off 4 people, and 1 person rows back, picks up another 4 more, and drops off another 4. We have 8 on the island. Do they even... so the question here, right, is like, do the last remaining 2 minutes count in my head? So, in theory, 9 people survived. I'm going to assume that they don't, that like the last 2 minutes are just kind of a wash. That like they just accepted the fate of the others. So I'm going to say 9 instead. Round trip.
Yeah, that's a good move from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Virtual uses it. 20. I always knew you were smart, though, buddy. Don't worry.
Yeah, so 9 minutes. It's going to be 9 minutes to go there and come back. Then another 9 minutes to go there and come back. So by the time they come back here, 18 minutes has passed. So can they get another... Well, I guess you could take another 4 people, right? Which would be, what? So only 2 people die? For a total of 13?
They're not saying die. They're just saying who gets to touch dry land. The rest don't die. Now, don't make this puzzle morbid now. We didn't say die. Yeah. I love this phrasing of the puzzle. Like, who sees dry land? Anyways, not to interrupt your thinking.
So, by the time 20 minutes is up, who has seen dry land is a great way of phrasing it.
Yeah.
So, that's probably 8.
Waterworld situation.
There we go.
Or maybe...
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Yeah. Okay. Let's think about this again, right?
Yes.
All right. So 5 people get in the raft. 5 people go up to the island. 4 get dropped off. 1 person rows back and picks up another 4. That means 9 minutes has passed. Another 5 go up. Another 4 get deposited, so we have 8 over here. And you drive back, and then there is like what? 10 people left, or like 5 people left on this boat, of which 4 can get on. So there's 1 person left on this boat.
One of them has a gun.
And one of them has a gun. Well, if there's 2 people left on a boat and one of them kills the other with a rock, wouldn't that be fucked up?
Yeah, would it be fucked up for what?
14? Maybe? Wow, so true. 14. Makes sense. Seven are wearing MAGA hats. I'm gonna say 14. Right.
We're just leaving a few on the island in that case, or the boat.
Well, we're only fucking up one guy in particular.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 14.
All right, go for it. Go for it, man.
Luke, here's my answer. Oh, how embarrassing.
Okay. I'm gonna assume the hint it gives me, right? It's gonna be like, hey, someone's driving the boat.
It will probably be that. I will agree with you. It'll probably be that. Of course, I was wrong.
Oh, yeah. Where's that boat located after the 2 trips to the island and back? Well, the boat's located on the ship, right? Now, if the boat's here by the end of the 20 minutes, right? Or on the way over there, that's 8 people on dry land, which I tried already. Did they go back for them? I'm going to assume they did.
I only have one response, and it's like, damn, how is it that they still make music this good? And I've been listening to it for like literal hours throughout the entire series. They have really good thinking music. God damn. Okay. But anyways, that's all I had to say.
Okay. All right. How about this?
Yes.
I'm going to just phrase something in the form of a question as a hint.
Okay. As in, you want me to respond to it with a yes or no, I guess? Okay.
Well, kind of like just a guiding, like a North Star. Like.
Oh. All right. You got as a North Star.
That's what the hints are for. So let me just. It's like.
I mean, do whatever you want. You're an adult.
Remember, you can draw on the screen on this one? I don't think I can. At least that's what I heard earlier.
I'm pretty sure you can't draw on the screen with this one. I think it's the only one you can't draw on the screen on, actually. Oh, you can. I was wrong. I was wrong. You could just do it.
Okay.
It doesn't have the pens features, stuff like that.
Okay. So we pick up 5, go over here, right? And there's 4, and we do a round trip, and 9 minutes have passed. Then we pick up another 4. We go up here, and that becomes 8. And by the time we get back here, it would be 18. And now we have 2 minutes remaining. There's 8 people on this island. Is there 8 people? Yeah, there's 8 people. And we can pick up 4 here. 5, 18, 15, 8. Is it 15? Yeah, there's 15 over here initially. And there's 4 over here when we leave them. So this will be 10 actually, because one person has to go. 4 get dropped off here. Another set come back and pick up another 4, so that becomes 6 and 8. With one person rowing the boat. Well, if we include the person rowing the boat, this is 7 actually, right? So 7, 8 by the end of the 18 seconds. Is it 9?
Are you actually asking me or no?
No, I'm
okay.
Drawing the thought out into the world.
Okay. Vibes based.
Yeah. I feel like the last hint is just the answer.
I can actually look up the hints and give you a response to that if that helps any.
Oh, that would be great, actually. If the final hint is just the answer, I will.
I mean, it will never really truly give you the answer, but it will give you a very, like, kick in the ass. Like, you'll ideally be able to solve off of this. But let me take a look here just to see it.
It's not 9. Well, fair enough. But if you can not tell me that's not the answer, that would be great.
Let's see.
If I'm wrong, just let me be wrong. You don't have to tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's not like the game fails you out if you're wrong. You could literally mash through this puzzle and still get it right.
Yeah.
Look at the last hint here. It doesn't straight up tell you the answer, but I think it leads you to it pretty well. If that's a good enough hint. But it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't outright give it to you.
All right. You know that
you're
has
good.
time to pick up 3 loads of passengers, so you're probably raring to answer. Just be careful, as there's one more trick to the puzzle that you might not pick up. It's sad to say, but not every passenger will make it off the ship alive. That is fair. So, like, by the time we are back, 8 people are here and 7 people are here. Well, 7 people, including the person rowing the boat. So that's 5. So 2 people are dead. 2 people are left on the boat.
2 people have not touched dry land.
So in theory, then 13 survived. Well, yeah, 13 survived.
Luke,
there you go.
Here's my answer.
Okay. Okay, that's
critical thinking is the key.
Yeah, I think you just forgot to count the guy who's driving the ship every so often.
Yeah.
So you got these nice even numbers. Yeah, they're like, oh, also now they're fucking dead.
Oh, they add the little shark here just to make sure.
Yeah. Anything could have happened to them. Anything could have happened to them. Wow, great answer, Professor. It took me 5 times as long to get that one. 20.
Do you have another puzzle for me, sir?
You might.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Please, call me Ramon. Can I be of some assistance? As a matter of fact, yes, Ramon. Lady Dahlia's cat slipped out of the house. Have you seen her about? Do you mean dear Claudia? I think I saw her pass through here and run into town a few moments ago.
Everyone's dropping the bag on this one. If that's the case, I sure wish she'd bother to catch her before she ran away.
What? Okay. Sure, Luke, but we're trying to solve a problem here.
The problem could have been solved. Hey, you need something? What's the matter with you? You do, don't you?
I'm walking here.
Yeah, I'm walking here. I can see it on your face. An open book is what you are, just like an open-faced sandwich from my local delicatessen. You know what I mean?
Excuse me, but you didn't have to see Lady Dahlia's cat come through here a moment ago, did you? And also, where could I get a New York slice?
I don't know about that stuff. You gotta wait until after midnight, my dude. But that fluffy white killer. I didn't read that part. Oh god. A fluffy white killer, yeah. I think she ran toward the town square. Yep, she went that away.
I see. Thank you.
Think nothing of it, buddy. If all the questions were that easy to answer. Well then, I'll be off now. I'm gonna go do my thing. Whatever that fucking is. Life. Yeah. Who'd have thought he'd turn out to be such a nice guy? That's just New York for you. Shall we head to the town square then?
If Spider-Man has taught me anything, is that if you mess with one New Yorker, you mess with them all New Yorkers.
Yeah. You're fucking with all New York, baby.
Hold on, let's take a look at that. What's behind that blue door? Do you see it? The a blue door over there that happens to have open a crack. Care to take a look inside?
Slight distraction. He says, like, I'm gonna get out of here. Anyways. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hit coin.
Hint coin.
Coin.
We have to make up for all the hint coins I use.
Yeah. No, he said that. What are you talking about, Toy? That's an exact line from the game and not at all inspired by anything or anyone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then here's kicking dust.
Yeah. Now you're feeling the power of it.
Just moldy ass bread in these parts.
Yeah.
Ah, look here, my boy. This extinguished candle has reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle.
Yeah, the memes are real as fuck on that. He really just, oh yeah, this candle? Fuck yeah, I know a puzzle about that shit.
Ah, I stubbed my toe. This reminds me of a time where I solved a puzzle involving the dismembered toes.
Yeah.
10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back on the candles later, you see that 1 more has gone out. To make sure no more candles go out, you shut the window. Assuming the window doesn't extinguish any candles anymore, how many candles do you have left in the end? Okay. Spot the candles. So we have 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 candles. 3 get blown out. So we have 7 candles. Let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 get blown out.
I'm gonna save you some.
Oh, what was you about that?
I was gonna say, I'll save you some energy on the counting part. The first 2 words in the sentence are saying 10 candles. Don't worry about that part.
Yeah, there's 10 candles. 10 candles? Oh yeah, 16 candles, you're right.
Oh, that's true. So true, voice of dog. 7 candles. Yeah. This guy is eating, he's going broke. How is this happening? Can someone that's good at the economy please help him out?
7. Please help my family
Oh, blooming
I've
onions.
let you down, Professor.
I'll let you down, Professor.
Left in the end. What do you mean? Okay, is this like a trick one? Extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back on the candles later, you see that 1 more has gone out. To make sure no candles go out, you shut the window. Assume those candles do not. Huh.
Yeah, they got some freaking schnozzes in this game. They're adorable. I love them. No, not the Italian job guy. No.
If you don't get this right, Luke, I'll put you back on the streets where I found you.
Haha, Luke, my boy. You're going back to London. And not with me. So what looks like is actually a beard on his face defect is actually just him absorbing the nutrients through the meat touching his bearded face. They're actually just small little tendrils that wrap around the meat and just kind of suck it dry. And now it's all in his system. He's able to contain all his minerals.
Oh, like a whale.
Yeah, like a whale. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, I'm gonna verbalize my thoughts here, right?
All right, I'm ready to listen.
Okay. 10 candles.
Mhm.
Extinguishes 2 of them.
Mhm.
Checking back in on the candles later, meaning he just let the candles keep going. You see that 1 more has gone out. To make sure no more candles go out, you shut the window, assuming the windows don't extinguish any more candles. How many candles do you have left in the end? Now,
Yep.
in my mind, that still says 7, but I don't. The one I circled here, right?
Yes.
I don't know if they're going to be like, well, that one candle is about to go out by the time you're done. So there's actually like 6 candles.
I'll just say, don't worry about the image affecting your answer.
Okay.
In general, as like the game series goes on, it will tell you if it really needs to focus on that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This is just the beard tendril man sucking the meat minerals out and feeding his slime mold body.
Checking back in on the candles later, you see that one more has gone out.
Yeah, but Jorlap, have you ever thought of that? If I burn the candlestick from both ends, I could look like Darth Maul from Star Wars. That's a pretty sweet deal.
I was wanting to say to ignore the image. Yeah, Rita just said that, so that's a fair one. I'd say, because sometimes I'm just gonna get hung up on the image.
Yeah, that will screw you over. All 7 games, all 7.5 games.
So,
I think the general rule set so far, and correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, has been if you have not played the game or not played it in a long time and you're truly trying to guess and say stuff, you can. Don't go too crazy with trying to hint it out or work it out loud. But otherwise, if you kind of know or you feel like you have the answer, just let it go. Let ICAT rock. You can even say, I got it at best. Yeah, except for Layton Bros, which the image 100% matters. You can't not look at the image.
Yeah, and if you want to be like extremely sure, you can always just put like guess in the front of whatever you're about to say, so I can be like, oh, that's a guess. All right, I'll just assume you're not saying an answer.
Yeah, it's a hard line to walk for this game in terms of like hinting versus actually guessing, because you want to work with them and so on and so forth. So it's like, yeah, you got to figure it out. You got to fill it out as you go along, honestly.
Okay. Okay, so that's
look. Everyone gets a little bit of wax whenever you get to be Darth Maul in a Star Wars-like battle with a 2-sided burning candle. Everyone wins. God, I kind of wish they went ahead with Layton Brothers. Honestly, Voice of Dog. That was a really good game that needed one more game to be perfect, despite not being technically a Layton game. But
to make sure no flames go out, how many? Ooh, this is kind of tricky. If like, is it like, are we letting the candles burn out all the way to the end? So there's technically no candles left. Okay, it's gonna annoy me if I don't try it. So.
No, that's fair. Sometimes you just have to get those brainworms out.
Okay.
I've let you down, Professor.
But yeah, no, Professor or the Layton Brothers legitimately was a great game. I really, really enjoyed that game. It really takes off in the last.
I got it. It's not 0. It's 10. It's 10. Because you have the candles left. Unless you let them burn out, in which case you have 3. But I'm going to assume it's 10. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm going to change that. It's probably a 3 if we let the candles burn out. Are we letting the candles burn out? I'm gonna say we're gonna let the candles burn. So you'd have 3 left. But if it's a trick question and you extinguish the candles, then the answer would be 10. I'm gonna try 3, then I'm gonna try 10.
think I've got it.
Like I said, it's a trick question. Like, yeah, we got there at least. Yeah, let's go.
Lol.
Yeah, very specific wording question. Very much so.
Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious too. Shut up. Delving into too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions.
It's like he's talking straight to your soul.
He really is. I'll give it to it. I like brain teasers. It's also one of the reasons why I like Umineko. If you haven't read Umineko, by the way, you should.
I was gonna say, like, Umineko's been one of those things, like, in the background. I've only played one Umineko game, and it doesn't count in terms of actually brain teasers.
Right.
So it's like, I need to actually play the actual main series and not just the fighting games.
I can't believe you're suffering through this game when you have to debug logical issues with programming during your day job. You're right. You shouldn't say it, but you're right.
Yeah, I'm coming with a fresh brain. I've been creative all day with marketing shit. Now I get to use my logical brain. I'm in there. Oh, he's back.
This reminds me of my render queue. Who was voicing this? Was it me? Or was it you?
I think that was you.
Oh, okay.
But I can do it whatever you need, honestly.
Hey, you two, help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle. That seems to be the problem, sir. Some knucklehead went and raised a bridge while I was on my break. Then, as if it wasn't bad enough, that chowderhead made off with my only bridge crank. He should probably make more.
Oh my god, he's cranking it.
You know, he's always... You hate to see it.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Jorlap, get some good rest. That's way too early in the morning for me. Holy shit.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's fun chatting with you.
I guess gotta get this one right away since it's about cranking. You know it, baby.
I mean, iCat did solve the first one really fast.
Okay. Dude, let's be real here, though. Saying I've solved the baby one for babies is not the greatest compliment.
I would say that you solved the one about cranking.
That is true.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
I'm a baby and I love to crank. Anyway. You got it, buddy. Until that thing shows up, no one's getting in or out of town. Oh, okay. Still looking for that blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. What kind of punk pulls a prank like this, anyhow? Oh yeah, I found this doodad in the streets while I was looking for my crank. Any idea what it is? Yeah, I'm sorry?
Yeah. Do you know any idea? Any idea? Come on.
No. Gizmos have been added to the menu. Touch the trunk and open it to tap the gizmo icon. From here you can assemble various mechanical parts you've gathered around town. The vanishing crank was added to your list of mysteries. Interesting. The gizmos you gather around town at St. Stair are all lined up on touchscreen. Tap one to snap it into place. Just what are you constructing, you ask? That's a secret. Yo, am I making a robo-dog?
What? No. What? Why would you ever think something like that?
Why am I making a robot dog?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I could assemble the contraption with your gizmos. Put your gizmos together. It's fine. Yo, what up, Seffi?
What is this extremely strange robot-shaped dog buddy? Sorry, dog-shaped robot buddy.
All right, look. You remember that we ran over that dog earlier, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we brought it back to life.
Now, what about the people on that boat?
Yeah. That you have to worry about the second game for that one.
The clock tower is rather versatile. Where? Speaking of clocks, I just got the puzzle.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for that thing that exists everywhere.
Admittedly, it concerned more of a modern type of clock, but I never mind that minor detail. Have you ever heard those like this layout looks good? I get. Oh, thank you.
See, I told you it looks good.
50.
Oh yeah. By the way, have fun.
Imagine a digital clock like the one shown below. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the number in a row over the course of a day? In case you were wondering, the clock in this puzzle displays the time on a 12-hour scale, not military time. Well, that actually works well. Well, that I just have to multiply by 2 at the end.
Oops.
Yeah. So, Set was around yesterday when I was talking about like building up the setup. So.
Okay. So very much aware of what was going on.
Yeah. In case you want. All right. 3 or more of the same number. Okay, so there's a trailing 0 as well. Oh, this is an American version. I've never seen this. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this actually changed for the UK. I did not know that. Or I'm assuming UK.
I wonder why they would change it.
Well, 24-hour clock, I guess.
Yeah, but they specify military time here, which is, I assume, railroad time. Right? Is military time different from railroad time?
I don't even know what railroad time is, besides the time when a train comes.
Railroad time, I always assume it's like when it's 1 p.m., it's actually 13 o'clock, right? That's always was railroad.
Yeah, I've never heard it called that, but yeah, that's military time.
Okay. I don't think that's a
I have never
0, so there's only 11. Okay. That is true.
I've never heard of railroad time or railway time. Okay, shit, I'm learning something new. I've never heard of that.
Hour, which I know a lot of the rest of the world uses.
Also, what's up, Dr. Hospital? Hopefully you're having a good one.
Hello, Bo.
Sorry, I am welcoming all your people because I'm just hard-coded to do that. I apologize.
It's fine. If anything, I'm glad you're doing it because I'm not going to introduce any of these motherfuckers.
Fair, understandable. I'll meet and greet everyone in the meantime while your brain is blasting over here like you're Jimmy Neutron. You know, honestly, it's more effective when you say, "Sorry, I've been distracted. I looked over for a second. I realized, oh yeah, this is an easy one, and I'm going back to my distraction now."
Okay, so I'm gonna go about it in my head, right? So there's 111. There's 222. There's 333. 444. And 555. And when we get to 6 p.m., it's going to be harder to have, like, repeating numbers, right? So 6 o'clock and onwards doesn't count. So we can cut out 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So 10 o'clock is where we would get another one, which would be, what? 10, 11? I think 10, 11. Then you have 11, 11. Oh god, 11 o'clock though. You have 11:01. Then you have 11:11. No, you have 11:10. Then you have 11:11. Oh, that's rude. Then you have 11:21, 11:31, 11:41, 11:51. And then you have what? 12:11?
I mean, the answer is clearly a number. You're right.
You're right. So if I tally that up, that's That's 28. This is one I also can just leave at any point, right?
Well, here's my guess. I've let you down,
Oh,
Professor.
in a row. I must have missed that part, actually.
Okay, so I looked up the European version of it. It's like, oh, okay. It's just it changes it to how when do the clock hands cross or are parallel or not parallel? Wow.
Oh, so it has you read an analog clock. Okay.
Yeah. So you use an actual analog clock, which is like, oh, okay, fair enough. I'm a little bit surprised they still changed it, but
because all those Americans don't know how to read an analog clock because they're like morons, absolute nimrods.
Also, yeah. Video games used to be harder for us, and then they realized, wait a second, they're idiots. Change it up, make it easier, make it different.
So yeah, okay, I missed the in a row part. So so 10:11 doesn't count anymore. So that's 11:01. Oh, but that I forgot about, like, now if it's in a row, right? We have 11:11, but we also have 11:12, 11:13, 11:14, and on and so forth. Which makes life difficult. This is one I might actually have to fucking write down.
Yeah, use that space. You got it. It's for you to write on.
Okay. 11:11, 22, 33, 4, and 5. Then we can skip 6. We could skip 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can we skip 10? We could skip 10. 10 is fine. Wait, fuck. 0. So 10.
Sorry, I just associated for a second. When you said 0, I'm like, Mega Man X? And I'm like, wait, no. I've been playing too much of those series. 0!
Well, that's like 10. We just know, since that goes... Yeah, I'll just write, 10 overall here. And then we have, 12, 22. That's 1. And that's about it. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times 2. That's 34. So is it 34?
How does this sound?
Good job.
I did it! Yes!
Thank you
now,
for
how's
pointing
your
out
brain
in a
feeling?
row, by the way.
Yeah.
That's why you're the brain genius and not me.
That's right, 34. In a row?
Precisely the number I was looking for, Luke. Well done, my boy. He was great job on the number.
Yeah, good job counting, Luke. I won't have to put you into the glue factory now. We're all counting on you. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Boo.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
You and your crank.
A crank prank.
Oh.
Oh, right. Fluffy, check. Purple bow, check. Solar expression, check. No doubt about it. That's Claudia.
Good eye, Luke. Now that we have located her, the question at hand is how to go about catching her.
This one to me, Professor.
Ah, yes, I haven't forgotten that you have a way with animals. Well, go right ahead then. Being an orphan and all, you only had animals as your friend.
Look, I only had that one relationship. How dare you? Here, Claudia. Here, girl. Meow.
Whoa, okay, wow, I think that's cat's coming on to me.
Yeah. Must be an eat. Damn.
Luke, are you alright?
I'm sorry I wasn't much help, Professor. She's far feistier than I imagined.
That's not a cat, it's a cougar.
It's a cougar.
What the fuck is this?
Hey, he's just chilling, alright? He's just only like 9'9".
He has eyes that could stare into
You. Yeah, he's looking straight through you. Yep, I'll solve that cat. Almost scratched your eye, out your eye. He'll catch her, you say. Thanks, but no thanks. I like living. Did you see that ferocious beast? I'm not going anywhere near her.
I too love living.
Me too. It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Underrated, honestly.
For real, fam. I saw that skillet scurry off westward. She had fangs the size of daggers.
How many edged weapons do you see in there?
Yeah. What do you see? What do you see, Deke?
Yeah,
Wait, his name is Deke.
Have you know anything about surviving edged weapons?
No.
So surviving edged weapons is like basically a little PSA warning to like a bunch of like I think police officers, just detailing the dangers of like edged weapons. But they proceeded to make it the most insane PSA possible.
Good, I'm already in.
If you ever want to have a fun time with friends, you should watch Surviving Edged Weapons.
Surviving edged weapons. All right, excellent. Oh, it's just there. It's just available.
Oh, is it?
All right, I think I found it. Whoa, that's not what I clicked on. Come on, YouTube. Okay, thank you. All right, put that on my watch later list. It's an hour and 30 minutes? Dear God.
Oh, so they just as a warning, they do cut to like footage, not footage, but like images of real life stabbing, so you should be prepped for that.
Okay, yeah, that's good to know, actually, because I thought it might be a funny thing to share with my wife. Oh, wait, no, she would hate that part.
Yeah, it's mostly just insane stuff, but like those one or two parts are pretty graphic. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
I would say watch it once by yourself, and if you think it's like in absolute batshit, then
I at least know where to skip at that point.
yeah.
Then.
This is the town hall. What business do you have here? Oh, you weren't kidding. Everyone has a schnoz in this one.
Yeah. Long-nosed Johnson's out here. Also, what's up, Zyron?
I strongly advise that you fill out a change of address form. Oh no, we aren't.
Shut up, nerd.
All town visitors must complete a proper forms. All forms are made of puzzles, you see.
Yeah. That's where you're like, oh, no one in this city's is in shambles.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Here are two shapes, one large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping a fountain pen into the ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as depicted by the shape on the left. With that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape of on the right that's made up of 36 triangles.
I feel the pain of the silence.
Okay. Question 1, and you obviously don't have to answer this, but like,
It's more if you want me to answer it.
for question, like, so I assume each triangle requires one, like, 4. Okay, so, words, phrases, they mean things. Now, I would just think you divide by 4, then get 9. You only have to dip your pen in 9 times. But that is too easy. Is it evil that it doesn't give you ability to take notes? Oh, it does. I found out that I just didn't try.
Yeah, they just don't have a separate note screen in this one.
Okay. This is one dip.
Sorry, out of context, it's like, what the fuck does that mean? This is one dip. What? The hell are you talking about, Jesse?
Jesse, what the fuck? Yo, Mr. White. So imagine if you have 2 shapes, one large and one small.
Huh?
Jesse, I'm trying to cook meth here.
Yeah. It's like, no, you have big triangles and you got to make a bunch of small triangles out of it, Mr. White. The fuck are you talking about, Jesse? This is the Triforce's Triforce.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would say 6 times, right? So 6 dips. Six. I'm gonna say 6. I feel good about this.
There we go.
Never feel good about things.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Take another look at the 2 shapes and the puzzle, and pay special attention to the phrase enough ink to draw 4 little triangles. And the shape on the right that made up of 36 triangles. Brilliant. Hey, 36.
It's mocking you now. Jerk ass game. Can't believe it's like this.
So you can make 4 triangles with a single dip, right?
The Triforce, yes.
The following takes 3 dips, and I can make 12. Then 6. Okay, so that's 6, right? I think I see it, right? So if you draw these little triangles here, right? That's like about 6 dips worth, but you still have the center of like all the inverted triangles that you haven't drawn. Which is, there's 3 inverted ones. So 7 in my head is how much you would need to dip your ink in order to draw it. So 7. I feel good about 7. Is it 7?
Luke,
as a matter of fact, is 7. Good job.
Another puzzle solved.
Yeah, you got that. See, you got that one pretty fast, honestly. All things considered.
Or yeah, you could do that.
That's also true. You could also do that. You could also do real fucked up math.
Nicely done. As you might have noticed, everyone in this town is simply crazy about puzzles. You don't say. Thankfully, Rodney, we have on our hands a puddle fetishist, if you will, a puzzle freak.
Yeah, when they say it's a town for puzzle fuckers, they meant that in more ways than one.
I strongly advise that you solve as many puzzles as you can. I'm trying, Rodney. While I'm at it, I strongly advise that you drop in on Granny Riddleton next door. Damn. Imagine if she didn't want to do riddles.
Yeah. Well, she got tired of riddles. Too bad. You see, they named people.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say they gave last names to people depending on what their job was. She's unfortunately of that era.
You, sir, what do you do back home? Oh, I just write riddles.
Yeah,
just riddles. Yeah, riddles. They pay me.
That's from my next word. Yeah. We ship it out to the rest of the world.
Let's be aware that she's not always at home. Okay. Oh, sure, Rodney.
Yeah, what did you say, friend?
Oh, wait. We have to put a... There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
For our
cool gizmo.
Contraption. Definitely not a dog.
Absolutely not. That'd be ridiculous.
Quick question. How long do you want to go for?
I would say if we go very, very long, my latest is probably 10:30. But also, I know this game is literally burning your brain through. Do not feel obligated to go any longer. Then you are like, I'm tired.
I think we can call it at the top of the hour.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's easy for me. I get to sit here and watch someone do puzzles, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So, have you noticed that this door is a different color than all the others in the area? And look at these vines. I've seen vines growing on any other house in St. Mystery.
Any other person would have been like, no, shut the fuck up, Luke.
Yeah, Luke, what the hell are you talking about? The nameplate on the door says House of Puzzles.
Indeed. That's it. Okay.
That's like, you're right, Luke. What do you want to say?
Sure,
I can read.
It's clear there are puzzles hiding inside. Sadly, the door is shut tight, and there's no sense in waiting around for it to open. Let's return later. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. You ought to visit the local inn and see if we can't procure some rooms for the night.
Sounds good to me, Professor.
I was certain I saw an inn near the entrance to the village, just south of the plaza we're in. Let's go over there right now and see if we can set up some lodgings.
Now, if I remember correctly, this is where Tawny's favorite character is at.
Oh?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is where she's at. Oh, he's back.
So how things go? How go things? Learning the ins and outs of St. Mystery, are you? Yep, solving puzzles the only way to get by here. That's what the villagers value most. So, how about a puzzle right now? A little practice will keep you from embarrassing yourselves in front of others later. As a die-hard non-conformist myself, I'm a sucker for any puzzle where you need to figure an old man out. What does that mean, sir?
Sir?
Sir, the fuck? Explain yourself. You just busted out laughing. Well, it's not gonna be the first thing that busted out.
Busting makes us feel good.
Yeah.
3 of the images shown below are the exact same picture, rotated in a variety of ways. Can you find the odd one out?
He rotated the picture of your mind.
Rotate the goddamn picture.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. C and D seem to be the same. B and... B and... So, D and B seem to be the same as well. I think. Wait. No, they're the same. So it has, I think it's A, right? Let's see. No, A also seems similar. Huh. Sorry for the silence. I can't. The rotating things in your head involves.
Yeah. No worries. I fully understand. I'm going to give you the space to rotate things in your head. And or just, I don't know, draw stuff, however you're going to do it.
Yeah. No. B and D are definitely the same. There's no doubting that one. I did not mean to press that. Fuck.
Executional errors in a puzzle. Oh no.
Oh, I was sure I had it.
No, look at the problem again.
Yeah, just look at it.
Look harder, dipshit.
Yeah. Come on, brain genius. Look at the puzzle.
Well, I know it's not B, so
yeah, that's
have
good.
that
at
going
least
for me.
Yeah, go down to the last 3. This reminds me of your failure, Luke. This could be a line from either Professor Layton or Darth Vader. What's the difference? I bet Professor Layton could do some pretty good numbers in pod racing, quite honestly.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they all kind of look, right, which is unfortunate to me.
Yeah. It's a rough one if you cannot maintain the shape of these very hyper-specific layouts.
This is one where drawing would actually help, but they're like, no. Fuck you.
Oh, you can't draw on this one?
No.
Oh! You can't draw on all of them! Oh, that's bummer. That sucks. A lot.
It's tough shit, Luke.
Yeah, rotate that shit. What are you gonna do when we actually see the apple, Luke? You're gonna just rotate it in your hands, you absolute buffoon?
Joke's on you. I'm supposed to turn this around on a 3DS, but I can't. So I guess I just have to turn my head.
Yeah. Well, you're looking like an owl. Goddamn.
Okay, A and B are right. They're the same. C also looks the same. Is it D? Is it D? I think it might be D. I think it might be D. Fuck it.
Yeah, go for it. We have to lose besides points.
My guess.
But yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's the layering that changes in the middle. So if you don't rotate it correctly, it's you're like, ugh.
Yeah, that was a very subtle difference that took me a
Yeah.
sec to figure out.
Yeah, they put it. That was a pretty devious one, honestly.
You certainly showed that puzzle who was boss, didn't you? Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. Feel free to thank me in any way you see fit.
Hey,
Well,
Ziggy, what's up?
We seen round. Oh, it's my favorite person, Ziggy. What's up?
Oh, hey, painting.
Thank me in any way you want. Also, take this trash I found. It's yours.
All right. Is it a piece that conjoins or a piece that doesn't? Maybe.
Whoop.
Doesn't look like it does, but just in case.
Yeah, rotate the piece in your mind. Yeah, it's fine. You can wait until much, much later until you get to that if you want to.
You love that voice? Well, you will also love that voice when you watch him at twitch.tv/Ryudo.
Yo, good segue, actually. that was powerful.
I do have to
We
play this
in
game.
there.
Yeah, you should. How do you
Agreed.
feel about dead dogs?
And dead people. Yo, there she is. Twani's about to bust. Twani's favorite for no obvious reasons whatsoever.
I see. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the inn at Saint Mystère. We're the only inn in town, you know. You see, visitors to our little village are quite rare. Oh, good day, madam. We are seeking lodging for the night. Do you have any open rooms we could rent? Oh my stars, what terrible timing. We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. The only rooms left are in the attic, but if you don't mind that, I'm sure you're very comfortable. I'll make sure you're very comfortable. I do hope you'll stay with us. It's been a while since a fine gentleman such as yourself has stayed with us. Ma'am? Also, why are you still open then? The rooms are not very big, but I'll make sure they'll sparkle.
Don't worry about that. She's a good businesswoman.
Can you come back in a bit? Oh, and I'll do my best to get you 2 normal rooms ready as soon as possible. Ah, thank you, but you need not trouble yourself on my behalf. As long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied. Luke, though, he could sleep on the ground.
He's used to it.
Ah, yes, about that. Oh, what terrible luck, you see. All the beds are out, they're about being refinished.
Just
But don't worry.
Just leading up.
Oh,
go ahead. I was gonna say she's just leading up. She's like, well, there's one bed available in here. It's mine, you fine gentleman. It's like, Beatrice, ma'am, no, please.
Yeah, as long as the little boy is not in the room, we can definitely have a room for you, Mr. Layton. I'll even drop the nightly rate. The inn option has been added to the trunk. The inn is a puzzle which you can arrange items in Luke's and the professor's room. What? When you obtain a new item for Luke and the professor, you'll be asked where you want to put it. You can always rearrange your items, so don't worry too much about where you put your item at. First, put any item. If one of your rooms is too full to take on new items, the items will go back to the room with the available space. Here's something to make this place feel a bit more like home.
Yeah, enjoy interior design.
Let's put it in Luke's room and put it in the corner.
That's your bed, Luke.
Can I have the view? No.
No. Someone's gonna practice some command grabs over on his end of the world. I appreciate it. Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
Think about why you were born, Luke. Here's come by and grab input. Both Luke and Professor Layton will comment on how the furnishings are coming. Wow, this is involved. Your goal is to arrange the ideal living space for both of them.
Yeah, enjoy your feng shui mini game.
You can check how they feel about their rooms by tapping their icons on the touchscreen. Okay. Each time you attain a new item, you'll be asked to which room you put it in. You can always go back and change the layouts, to the card. Get a new item when one of your rooms is full, it will be sent to the remaining space. Yeah. Completely satisfied with their living quarters, something good will happen. It feels like a threat.
Yeah. They don't really tell you what's going on very much in that. So it's like, hey, you wanna do this, right? Right. But to at least catch up on the in joke there, Twine did stream this game I think half a year ago or so, and his chat was just giving him a lot of shit for that lady and just was projecting onto him of him liking her a lot, so he leaned into it. And 20 actually just, slammed me on the desk, wolf whistling every single time he sees a pair of bazongas on screen or anything like that. 20 is a very pure and kind person.
What a dumb. No good. I like that this little stool brings a little bit of happiness into their lives.
Yeah. It's very Mighty Number 9 translation. It's better than nothing.
Every time I hear Luke call Professor Layton Professor, by the way, I immediately think of Siren 1, where Yoriko would constantly yell, Professor, at Tema.
I'm familiar with Siren 1.
Have you played Siren 1?
Nope, never even heard of it, actually.
That'd be a fun one for you to do. That's has some interesting mechanics.
Is it like what is Siren? Maybe that's a better part to start with.
Siren's like a horror game. The premise is basically that you're in like a town in somewhere in Japan where I think the titular siren goes off and everyone starts acting weird, and you kind of play different POV characters all over the place, and it's slowly piecing together the time of events that happened that caused everything to go south. Oh,
okay, that sounds pretty good. So kind of like Return to Oberdin type energy.
No, it's not. It's definitely not a puzzle game. There is like a unique mechanic where you can see through other the enemy's point of view, like in Atama. Now available on Steam, by the way, created by.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, I would actually. It would be interesting to see you go in with no other knowledge.
I'm gonna keep that in mind, because I gotta do stuff for Halloween anyway, and maybe I'll finally do a scary game. I probably won't, but I'll keep it in mind anyway, because it sounds interesting, at least from a story perspective. And if the narrative's locking me in, then I'm like, okay, at least that's good.
I fucking love how long it took you to mention Atama in that description, Cat. Yeah. I have restraint.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Or maybe bad, depending on how much you should be showing them.
A work from a famous artist was recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his later years entitled My Beloved. Assuming the artist wasn't a huge narcissist in referring to himself, his beloved should appear in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? Oh, it's one of these, okay. You have to actually move the different sections along. Imagine Atama here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, had to slam it in before the top of the hour, before it ran out of time.
Yeah, also, there's a little note here that says, Shadow Ziggy now has an Etsy page where you can buy several of his prints.
Oh shit, hell yeah! Is this the part where Shadow Ziggy
prints,
links it?
Right, and I'm not just lying, like I always do.
Like I always do?
I wasn't prepared.
It was in the script. You should have known.
All right. So there is a very famous thing where you rotate every. Oh wait, is it in the dark? No.
Rotate the pieces in your mind.
Yeah. So it's not in the shadow, from the looks of it. iCat has a job. Click here to make iCat give you money. Oh, and I can rearrange it. Oh, okay. I think I'm seeing. There she is. I think. Well, there's the face, right? I can see the hat here.
It just looks like a chicken with a human head.
This actually looks like two bears high-fiving.
Where they're getting the splotch test and like, what the fuck is wrong with the two of you? This guy got lost in the mail. I saw it get lost in the mail, so I know it doesn't exist. I know it's not there.
So I do feel like the woman is going to be in the negative space here from the actual like picture, right? That's what I'm thinking. But like I feel like I almost have it. No. Okay, so that's a hat, right? Oh, hey. That feels like it's it.
Well, here's my guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Professor, I've solved it.
That's right. The silhouette of the artist's true love was hidden in this painting. The painting must have been a tribute to his love for her or himself.
Guy's a real jackal one way or the other.
Okay, I like that this one is like, oh, here, have 40 like picker rats, and then for like this puzzle where we squished a dog, it's like that can get a 10.
Yeah, not our best puzzle. Kind of fucked up actually to think about.
All right, I think that's a good place to call it.
Yep, make sure you save and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. With that, yeah, I'm enjoying Professor Layton quite a bit.
Hell yeah, that's what I love to hear, baby. Let's go.
It is a lot of fun, and I do think the chat roasting me for some of these puzzles is pretty good.
Yeah, now that I think people gotten you mostly, but now I've gotten the flow of kind of like, okay, this is the level of help I want, hints I want, talk about this level here, and then spend the rest of the time cracking jokes at my expenditure. Then it's like, cool, that's perfect.
All right. On that note, thank you for coming, everyone, and thank you, for being my Sherpa.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm looking forward to, we're doing this weekly, right?
Yeah, I think we can do this weekly. So.
Okay, sweet. Then yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. Let's go.
Yeah, hopefully this time next week we can have another session of this. But yeah, thank you for coming, everyone.